5 Unbelievable Time Travel Stories. Replay by Ken Grimwood, 1986. Replay is a novel written by Ken Grimwood and published in 1986. It is a science fiction novel that explores the concept of a man reliving his life multiple times. In the vast realm of literature, there are certain hidden gems that have the power to transport us into extraordinary worlds, making us question our own reality. One such masterpiece that has captured the hearts and minds of readers for decades is Replay by Ken Grimwood. The story revolves around Jeff Winston, a 43-year-old radio journalist who dies of a heart attack in 1988. Replay takes us on an unforgettable journey through the life of Jeff Winston, an ordinary man who finds himself trapped in an astonishing time loop. Imagine waking up one day and realizing you have been given a second chance at life, with all your memories intact. Jeff Winston experiences this inexplicable phenomenon, allowing him to relive his life from a certain point in time. Every time he dies, he wakes up again, back in his past, with the opportunity to make different choices. But what would you do if you had the chance to redo your life? Would you make different choices, pursue different dreams, or strive to correct your past mistakes? Jeff Winston grapples with these profound questions as he tries to navigate through multiple lifetimes, each offering new opportunities and challenges. Through this incredible tale, Replay reminds us of the fragility and beauty of human existence. It delves into the essence of time, mortality, and the choices that shape our destiny. The novel seamlessly blends elements of science fiction, romance, and philosophy, captivating readers with its thought-provoking narrative. All the Birds in the Sky, 2016, by Charlie Jane Anders. Charlie Jane Anders' genre-bending debut is already one of our favorite time travel stories of the year 2016. In one go, Anders has demonstrated she's one of the smartest, most imaginative writers in the genre today, decorating her narrative with decorative flourishes that some writers would hang an entire novel on. One of our favorite examples is the 2-second time machine young genius Lawrence invents in order to prove his mettle to a secretive league of ultra-competent scientists. The book spends only a few pages exploring the power such a brief time travel window would give you, and yet it leaves us contemplating just how complex it would be to put such a gift to good use. Being able to skip 2 seconds could be quite useful, if you picked the right 2 seconds. You need godlike timing to pick the exact instant, she writes, underscoring the simple fact that constrained time travel might a lot more interesting, and complicated, than flitting about in a for-all-purposes magical police box. And while it doesn't strictly deal with time travel, 6 months, 3 days, Anders' beguiling story about 2 lovers who can see competing visions of the future, one immutable and one in which everything is in flux, is another mind-altering must. Branch Point by Mona Klee, 1996. The Soviet Union was destroyed by the United States of America in 1962. Due to radioactive fallout, ozone depletion, and nuclear winter, all it took was the deaths of millions of people and the slow extinction of all life on Earth. A century hence, 3 time travelers are sent from a dying Earth to 1962 to stop the Cuban crisis from turning into a nuclear war and save most of the planet's species. The nuclear war of 1962 can easily be avoided. It is another thing completely to prevent nuclear war. The US and USSR continually used their expanding arsenals against one another, destroying the biosphere. Over and over again, the travelers step in. The exact same cannot be said for the fuel source for their time machine, but American and Russian imagination in creating justifications for starting World War III appears to be limitless. The Disappearance of Hiroe Suzumiya by Nagaru Tanigawa, 2004. Alien emissary Yuki Nagato, time traveler Mikuru Asahina, Esper Itsuki Koizumi, and perfectly unremarkable student Kion, all work tirelessly to keep reality warper Hiroe Suzumiya from realizing she is effectively a god. The task requires endless labor monitoring an energetic egotist, labor that receives very little in the way of reward. Small wonder that one of the quartet eventually tires of the endless task. When the opportunity presents itself, Hiroe is erased from reality. Madcap adventures are replaced by humdrum tedium. Hiroe is forgotten by all of her former monitors, save one, Kion remembers the history that once was. A sensible person would welcome a respite from Hiroi's chaos. Kion cannot resist investigating the mystery, whodunit? The puzzle turns out to be easy to solve. Kion now has to decide whether to embrace the new, boring Hiroi-less world or restore history to the terrifying but entertaining version in which an oblivious god walked the earth. Try and Change the Past, by Fritz Leiber, 1958. In this groundbreaking novella, Leiber explores the thrilling concept of altering the past. Set in a not-so-distant future, our protagonist, Dr. Jim Parsons, stumbles upon an incredible invention that allows him to travel back in time. However, as he embarks on his quest to change history, he soon realizes that meddling with the past comes with grave consequences. Now, let's delve deeper into the story. Leiber weaves a thought-provoking narrative, challenging the very fabric of time travel itself. As Dr. Parsons encounters various historical figures, including a brilliant physicist, Isaac Newton, and even Leonardo da Vinci, he discovers that the past resists any attempts to alter it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more exciting content. Until next time, happy YouTubing.